Unit 2 is all about selling, and we're going to kick it off by talking about personal selling and selling using what's called a feature and benefit strategy, because you don't want to be like Dwight.
Here's what's going to happen. I am going to have to fix you. Now, Jim is going to be the client. Dwight, you're going to have to sell to him without being aggressive, hostile, or difficult. Let's go.
All right, fine. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hello, this is Dwight Schrute from the Dunder Mifflin Paper Company.
Wow, that's great, because I need paper.
Excellent, then you are in luck, because we are having a limited time offer only on everything.
Wow, this is my lucky day.
Ask him his name.
What is your name, sir?
I am Bill Buttlicker.
Really, that's your real name?
How dare you? My family built this country, by the way.
Be respectful, Dwight, please.
Yes, Michael.
Could you hold on one second? That's my other line.
What? No, but I...
Hello? Yeah. No, I'm just on the phone with this stupid salesman. He's so dumb. Probably just gonna keep him on the line forever and not buy anything. Okay.
It's up to you to change his mind.
Sorry, that was a family emergency.
Oh, no, what's wrong?
You know what? That's private.
Boundaries, Dwight, come on.
I'm sorry, Mr. Buttlicker. As I was saying,
Son,
we're
you
having
just
a
have to
limited...
Speak up a little bit louder. I'm hard of hearing.
He's hard if he's an old man.
Okay, as I was saying, right now we are having...
Talk louder.
Okay, our prices have never been lower.
Son, you have to talk louder.
Never been lower.
Louder, son!
Buttlicker! Our prices have never been lower!
Okay, stop it. That is totally inappropriate. You should never yell at the client.
Now
Never
you listen to
yell at the
me,
client.
sir.
Here we go.
The three words I would describe you as is aggressive,
Yes.
What?
hosile, and definitely difficult.
Please, Mr. Buttlicker.
I'm irate right
Give
now.
me the phone.
Please give me
He's
another
irate.
chance.
Give me the phone.
Mr. Buttlicker.
Give me the phone.
I have to put you on with my boss.
Well, I should hope so. Who is this?
Hello, this is Michael Scott, regional manager.
Well, this is William M. Buttlicker.
Hello, Mr. Buttlicker. How may we help you?
Michael, I like the sound of your voice. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy $1 million worth of paper products today.
See how it's done? Thank you very much, sir. I don't think you'll regret it. See what I did?
You're the master.
There is one condition, Michael.
Yes.
You have to fire the salesman that treated me so terribly.
Don't do it, Michael.
It's $1 million sale.
So that clip is just one example of what we call personal selling in marketing. Now, personal selling is a direct two-way communication between a salesperson and the customer. Remember, the customer is who buys the product, the consumer is who uses it. Sometimes they're the same person. There are three different settings personal selling can occur. The first would be in a retail store setting. The second would be in a business-to-business setting. And the third would be in the form of telemarketing. So let's break down these three in a little more detail. So first of all, when we talk about retail, this is a direct communication between the customer and the salesperson, and the customer actually goes to the retail store. And so the salesperson at the retail store will either interact with that customer and try to sell something, or sometimes if there's not an actual salesperson, there's an ad or a display that actually gets that customer to buy something. Here's an example from one of my favorite movies.
Passion fruit spray? Fruit spray? Sure.
So in that video clip, you saw Buddy, he walked into the store. There were lots of different ads that were trying to get him hooked on buying certain things. And then there was the actual salesperson getting him to try out the passion fruit spray perfume. So that's an example of personal selling in a retail setting. Now, in a B2B, a business-to-business setting, one business is the customer and one business is actually trying to do the selling. So this can occur in two different places. It could occur where the business that's trying to buy something actually goes to the manufacturer's showroom. So for example, my dad, the last time he was trying to buy a new combine for his farming business, went directly to the John Deere manufacturer. Or this could happen where one business will go to another customer's business and they'll do some direct sales. So this occurs through what we consider a sales rep. If you've never seen Tommy Boy, Tommy in this next clip is a sales rep for Callahan Auto. They go around and they sell Callahan Auto parts to different businesses that then sell to customers. So let's take a look what a B2B personal selling example looks like.
I like your line, I like your prices. There's a problem. There's no guarantee on the box.
Heck, if something breaks down, you can call me, even if I'm home watching TV.
Callahan has guaranteed every part sold since 1925.
Maybe so, but it's not on the box. It should always be on the box, comforting you, calling out, I'm good, I'll never let you down, but if I do, I'm going to make things all better.
Our brake pads are made with a non-corrosive polyplated...
Son, if you're not talking about a guarantee, skip it. My customers need to see that little label looking them right in the eye.
Hey, you can get a good look at your butcher.
What?
Remember, chicken wings, chicken wings.
All right, you want to talk about guarantees, then...
Fellas, you just ran out of time.
Chicken wings. Let's think about this for a sec, Ted. Why would somebody put a guarantee on a box? Very interesting.
Go on, I'm listening.
Here's the way I see it, Ted. Guy puts a fancy guarantee on a box because he wants you to feel all warm and toasty inside.
Yeah, makes a man feel good.
Of course it does. Why shouldn't it? You figure you put that little box under your pillow at night, the guarantee fairy might come by and leave a quarter. Am I right, Ted?
What's your point?
The point is, how do you know the fairy isn't a crazy glue sniffer? Building model airplane, says the little fairy. Well, we're not buying it. He sneaks into your house once, that's all it takes. Next thing you know, there's money missing off the dresser and your daughter's knocked up. I've seen it 100 times.
But why do they put a guarantee on the box, then?
Because they know all they sold you was a guaranteed piece of shiz, isn't it? Hey, if you want me to take a dump in a box and mark it guaranteed, I will. I got spare time. But for now, for your customer's sake, for your daughter's sake, you might want to think about buying a quality product from me.
Okay, I'll buy from you.
Well, that's... What?
So again, that's a great example where Tommy's business is Callahan Auto Parts. He is selling to Tim's business, and he does a really nice job of that direct two-way communication, albeit in a humorous way. The last form of personal selling occurs during telemarketing. We are pretty familiar with telemarketers and what the heck they are. So this occurs over the phone, and the actual telemarketer is the person who's trying to sell to either a business or it could be an actual person. So here's an example from the Wolf of Wall Street. He is selling over the phone stocks.
Hello, John. How you doing today? You mailed in my company a postcard a few weeks back requesting information on penny stocks that had huge upside potential with very little downside risk. Does that ring a bell? Oh, yeah, I may have sent some. Okay, great. Well, reason for the call today, John, is something just came across my desk, John. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 6 months. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the idea with you. You got a minute? Name of the company, Aerotine International. It is a cutting-edge, high-tech firm out of the Midwest awaiting imminent patent approval on a next generation of radar detectors that have both huge military and civilian applications. Now, right now, John, the stock trades over the counter at 10 cents a share. And by the way, John, our analysts indicate it could go a heck of a lot higher than that. Your profit on a mere $6,000 investment would be upwards of $60,000.
Jesus, that's my mortgage, man.
Exactly, you could pay off your mortgage.
This stock will pay off my house.
John, one thing I can promise you, even in this market, is that I never ask my clients to judge me on my winners. I ask them to judge me on my losers because I have so few. And in the case of Aerotine, based on every technical factor out there, John, we are looking at a grand slam home run.
Okay, let's do it. I'll do $4,000.
4,000, that'd be 40,000 shares, John. Let me lock in that trade right now and get back to you with my secretary with an exact confirmation. Sound good, John?
Yeah, sounds good.
Great. Hey, John, thank you for your vote of confidence, and welcome to the Investors Center.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man.
Bye-bye.
So he's kind of sleazy. Telemarketers can be sleazy. He's selling over the phone. Now, when we're engaging in personal selling, that direct two-way communication between the customer and the salesperson, we will use a strategy called feature benefit selling. And this can also be used when it's not in personal selling, but feature benefit selling matches the product's benefit to the customer's wants and needs. Essentially, it answers that question, what can the product do for you? So if I'm a salesperson and I'm trying to sell leather shoes, I'm trying to get my customer to realize, hey, maybe these leather shoes will make you look good. Or if I'm trying to sell a computer, what can the computer do for you? It could make you more productive. You could get your homework done. You could pay your bills online on the computer. If I'm selling insurance and I'm trying to answer, what could insurance do for you? Maybe it can make you feel safe. We're going to practice doing this thinking about the last product you bought. So the last product I actually bought was Windex. And I bought it because I needed to clean our bathroom mirrors. So when we talk about using feature benefit selling, we're going to go through a process. So let's first break down the process using a different example. And then we're going to come back to my Windex example to show you how this works. So when we use feature benefit selling, the first thing we're going to talk about are product features. There are 3 types of product features. The first are basic attributes. So over here on the right, I'm trying to sell underwear, right? Basic attributes answer the question, what the heck is the intended use of the product? So if I'm trying to sell boxer briefs and underwear, the intended use of underwear is to cover up your private parts. The next type of product feature would be what we consider physical attributes. Physical attributes can be the price, the color, the fabric. So if I'm looking at this underwear ad, it doesn't necessarily have a price on here, but the color is telling me that it's either in this black or this white. And then for the fabric, it tells me it's 100% cotton. So those are physical attributes that I can tell by this ad. The last type of product feature would be extended attributes. Extended attributes are what add value to the product, and it could be the reason for a price difference between this product and another product. So if I'm looking at this ad, the things that add value to this pair of boxer briefs could be this comfortable waistband, it could be the logo, it could be the fly front, it could be the fact that they're super soft. Those would all be extended attributes. So 3 types of product features: basic, physical, and extended attributes. Once you have those features down, you're going to tie them in to the benefits. So the benefits are the advantages or personal satisfaction you gain from those specific features. So what advantage or what personal satisfaction do I get from the basic attribute? What advantage or what satisfaction do I get from the physical attributes? What advantage or what satisfaction do I get from those extended attributes? Essentially, we're able to answer this question by asking 2 other questions. How does the basic, physical, or extended attribute help the product's performance? And how does the performance give the customer a reason to buy? So when I'm talking about the benefit of some of these features, well, how does it help the performance? It helps it because it's long lasting, wash after wash. That 100% cotton helps it because it's all day comfort. Why does the performance give the customer a reason to buy? This goes back again. Hey, it gives you a reason to buy because it's going to show your confidence above and below the belt. So that's an example of how we took each of those features and then we told you what benefit it gave you. Let's go back to my example where the last product I bought was Windex, and let's practice going through feature benefits with Windex. So again, the basic attributes is the intended use. The intended use of Windex is to clean surfaces. Now I'm going to answer the benefit questions. How does this help with my performance? Well, I'm not going to have any smudges on my surfaces, and I could use this on multiple surfaces. Why the heck do I care that it cleans surfaces? Well, it brightens up my room. If I'm having guests over, my rooms look good. Another type of feature that I could have are those physical attributes. Those were the size, the price, the colors, the flavors. So when I'm looking at my Windex bottle, it was 26 ounces, it cost $3.29, and it was a clear liquid. How do these things help the performance of Windex? Well, it's multi-use. I could use it for a bunch of things. Why do I care? Well, it's within my budget and it's not going to leave any streaks because it's clear. It's not going to stain. Now, the extended attributes of my Windex are those things that add value or could create a different price point. So if I look closely at this bottle, it says it's plus vinegar and that it has no scent when I look at the product description. Why does this help in the performance? Well, the vinegar gives a deep clean of all my surfaces, and it would remove fingerprints because it has the vinegar. Why do I care about this? Well, I have a 2-year-old toddler, Harper. She's everywhere. There's fingerprints everywhere. And so the fact that I can get added vinegar with no scent is great because it removes her fingerprints and it doesn't leave behind stinky, gross stuff for my toddler who's running around licking the walls. So I pick out all these different features and then I say what the benefit of those features are. And that's the whole concept of feature and benefit selling. On the next 2 slides, I'd like you to fill out 2 products that you have recently bought and try going through the feature benefit chart. To recap, an unfilled desire is an A, need, B, want, C, buying behavior, or D, purchasing factor. This actually goes back to our last unit. So an unfilled desire is something that we want. Remember, needs are essential to survival. So wants are everything else and our desires. What is personal selling and what are the 3 types of it? So let's look back at that first slide. Personal selling is that direct 2-way communication between the customer and the salesperson. And we had 3 types. We could have a retail personal selling, we could have a business to business, or we could have a telemarketer. What does feature benefit selling do? Feature benefit selling matches the customer's needs or their wants to specific product features. So when I went out and I needed Windex to clean my house, I matched it up with specific benefits that I would get, and that's the reason I chose that type of Windex.